In the past 4 years since Adam Campbell's death, Escanaba Public Safety officials have investigated countless leads but are still missing the key to cracking that case.
And although the suspicious death has not been solved, the Adam Campbell case has never really gone cold. I met with the lead detective for the latest on the investigation.
Adam Campbell was a 26-year-old man who was just getting his life back on track. He went to high school in the Escanaba area and struggled with substance abuse throughout his youth. He was the father to a small child and after school briefly lived in Marquette. Adam had just moved back to Escanaba with plans to start classes at Bay College in the fall of 2011 when tragedy struck.
April 9th, 2011, our department was called to a vehicle fire around 3:40 in the morning. After the fire apparatus arrived and suppressed the fire, personnel on scene entered the vehicle and located a person who was later identified as Adam Campbell.
The car was found in an alley, nestled between two garages in a residential neighborhood on the 300 block of South 19th Street in Escanaba. Investigators were able to piece together Adam's whereabouts throughout the day of his death. The last place he was seen was Darin's bar on Ludington Street. Surveillance footage from the bar shows a man behind Adam wearing a shirt with the number 9 on it. How he got to the alley and into the car is still a mystery. Detective Hunter says that information from some of the early phases in the investigation led officials to believe that Adam's death could have been a tragic case of mistaken identity.
There are some similarities in the looks of both these individuals. They both have the same first name, without going into a lot more detail. So there was a lot of indication early on that this may have been a mistaken identity.
Detective Hunter says that this idea of Adam being wrongfully targeted is bolstered by the fact that nothing specifically in Adam's past led officials to a motive or cause for his death.
There wasn't anything that I found that would indicate that this should have happened to him.
Adam's death was too much for his father to bear, and 6 months later, he took his own life. So for this family that suffered multiple hardships, Adam's mother just wants closure.
Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel? Would you want closure? If it were your child, would you want to know?
If you have any information regarding Adam's whereabouts after he left the bar or about a suspect in the case, Escanaba Public Safety urges you to come forward. There is a reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or people responsible.
What I'm looking for is somebody to be courageous enough who does have that firsthand information to come forward and give me the details that is needed to give his mother and his family, especially his little daughter, closure on this case.
Detective Hunter says he's just one strong lead away from closing the case, and that solving it is always on his mind.
He is not forgotten.
Now, there are several other cases waiting to be solved in Upper Michigan, and you let us know about them on our Facebook page.
On TV6 Feedback tonight, Jen said the Lisa Mack murder in Iron Mountain, right behind the police station and never solved.
And Tammy said, my grandmother Helen Diamond's disappearance from National Mine.
And finally, this comment from Bernita. Hopefully social media will be able to help shed some light on these crimes.
Thanks for your comments and tips to other cases. If you know of another UP cold case you want to bring attention to, be sure to post it on our website and Facebook page.